How's Teresa?
I don't know, man. She took off on Whitney and me a while ago. You didn't see her leave?
No, I must have missed her. Do me a favor, hon. Tell her I said goodbye.
What do you know, man? I didn't know you had it in you.
What's that?
Cutting the cord between you and Teresa. Come on, Ethan. It's obvious you're still hung up on her.
Look, I'm married to Gwen. She's the mother to be of my child, all right? I'm committed to her. That's that.
That's that. You know what, Ethan? Man, you can take a vow of celibacy regarding Teresa. You can move thousands of miles away. It doesn't matter where you move. How the hell are you going to stop thinking about her, man? How are you going to 86 her from your mind? Better yet, from your heart.
What happened to Fox and Teresa?
Teresa left a little while ago. I'm not sure where she went exactly, but I definitely didn't like the look in her eye.
She's still upset.
Oh, worse. I mean, she's gone past hysterical and circled all the way back around to complete denial. I mean, she's more certain than ever she and Ethan are going to be together.
Well, I know a few teams that could use her fighting spirit. So what about Fox? Did he go after her?
I don't know. I think he went to go take a shower or something. But you know what? I think I need to try to stop Teresa from doing something crazy right now.
You're a little behind schedule on that one, baby. Come on, let her be.
How can I just let her be, Chad? She's like a loose cannon tonight. I've got to at least try to keep her from getting into more trouble than she's already in.
You want to know what I think? I think you should let her get into all the trouble she has to. Okay, it's the only way she's going to accept that it's over between her and Ethan. That Ethan is not going to leave Gwen.
I just can't imagine what that would take.
What are you doing here?
What am I doing here? You tell me what the hell you are doing here in Los Angeles.
How many times have you told me cops have to trust facts, not feelings?
This one was so strong. I'm afraid it's too late. I'm afraid that Sheridan...
Sheridan's not dead. We'll find her.
Luis? Miguel, you look terrible. Has there been any news?
Nothing.
Mama, what are you doing out so late?
I just wanted to be with you and Luis. If there isn't any news, why does Luis look the way he does?
What's wrong, Luis? Something happened while I was gone?
No, nothing. Look, I'm just frustrated. I hope this sketch works out, that's all.
Well, where's the coffee pot? I'll get you some.
No, Mama. I'll get it. I can't sit still anyway. Look, Luis, I don't want you to give up. Because if you give up, I give up. You're a great cop. We are gonna find Sheridan. We're gonna find my wife, and we're gonna find my baby.
There's something you're not telling me or Antonio. What is it?
Luis had a bad feeling.
I think Sheridan's dead. I don't think I'll ever see her again.
Got her? Barely. Oh, man. She's heavy for somebody who's barely eaten for weeks. Oh, just a few more seconds. Oh. Hey, you can't let her freak you out. Now pick her up so we can get her out of here. Don't worry. I don't think she's conscious enough to know if anyone's here. All right. Bye-bye, Blondie. You ready, doll? Yeah. All right. A 1, a 2, a big fat 3. We did it, girlie! We made quite a team.
No more Sheridan to worry about ever again.
I would hold the hand of the one who could lead me places and kiss the lips of the one who could sing so sweet. And I would fly on the wings of a bird I knew could take me high as breathe in, breathe out. You keep me alive. You are the fire
Since when do you know anything about anybody's heart? The last time I checked, you were Julian Crane's real son, Alistair's grandson. Fox, you didn't come with the chromosomes that enable you to care about anybody but yourself.
Wrong again, as usual. Half-brother. But let's not quibble, okay? Now listen, man, you can be unfaithful to Gwen in more ways than just the physical. And what the hell do you think Gwen's gonna do when she finds out you're still carrying a torch for your not-so-ex?
Look, I'm sorry. I'm not having this conversation with you. I would love to explain it to you. You just wouldn't get it.
You know, try me. I don't know. It may just surprise you.
Right, yeah, the next thing you're gonna tell me is that you know what it's like to love somebody so much that you'd sacrifice almost everything?
Yeah, I do.
Come again?
Yeah. As much as it pains me to admit it, I've been stabbed or struck or bitten or harpooned or whatever the hell it is you people call it. I'm a goner in the love department. I can't sleep. I can't eat. All I can do is think about the one.
Baby, come on. You've tried and you've tried with Teresa. She never listens. And don't you think it's time for you to back off?
How can I back off when the situation is so incredibly volatile? Ethan broke Teresa's heart tonight when he told her that he was going to move thousands of miles away with Gwen and their baby.
Yeah, but it sounds like our little phoenix has already risen from the ashes.
It hasn't hit her yet, Chad. But when it does, she's going to crumble into 1,000 pieces. And I need to be there to help pick her up.
Oh, help who pick her up? Fox? You're still trying to push the two of them together, aren't you?
Now more than ever.
Baby, how many times do I have to tell you it's dangerous playing matchmaker? Especially with the likes of Teresa and Fox.
I just don't see how, baby. Look, I'm just trying to help two people who belong together be together. Fox already knows that Teresa is the right one for him. And now it's just a matter of getting Teresa to realize it too. And she's already attracted to him.
More like playing being attracted to him. Come on, don't you get it, baby? Teresa is using Fox in a brazen attempt to make Ethan jealous. Another one of her deceptions. The same thing that cost her Ethan in the first place. Baby, you know where lies lead. Someone always gets hurt. I just don't want that person to be you.
But I'm not going to get hurt, I promise
I mean it,
you.
Whitney. Look, if you want to help Teresa, leave her to her own devices. Let her find her own way to the right man without interference from you.
You know what? I don't even know why I asked, because I know the answer. You're out here to do the same thing you do back at home in Harmony. You want to steal my husband. Teresa, how low can you sink? I mean, really? Huh? How cheap are the tricks you have up your sleeve or up your skirt, I should say?
Don't.
You are nothing but a selfish, willful husband stealing bitch.
Please, just be careful, okay? Think about your baby.
Oh, my baby, right? As if you really give a damn about my baby. You know what? My mother was right. You would love nothing more than for me to lose my baby. One last reason for Ethan to stay with me, right?
No.
Teresa, is there nothing that you hold sacred? I mean, is there nothing that would shame you into leaving me and my husband alone? Because I guess it wasn't our marriage in a house of God. It is certainly not this baby I'm carrying. What do you do every night? Do you pray that I lose my baby?
No, that's a terrible thing to say, okay? I don't wish any harm to you or
You don't
your
wish any
baby,
harm? Teresa, you have done more harm to us than you could ever imagine. Because the only thing that you care about is getting Ethan for yourself, and whoever gets in the way, well, shoot, damn for them. Right? No, it is not going to work this time. Teresa, Ethan is married to me, okay? Whether you accept it or not. And I'm sure that it must drive you really crazy that you lost him all on your own with no help from me or anyone else.
When I lost Ethan because you're pregnant.
No. You lost him long before that with your lies and your secrets and your never-ending string of dirty tricks. And even when you did have Ethan for yourself, you couldn't stop. Teresa, I'm going to say something that I have never said out loud before. For a while there, I actually used to be jealous of you. With your long, pretty, dark hair and your big eyes and your zest for life. Well, no more. I wouldn't be you if you paid me. I feel sorry for you. Your life, you're a complete mess. and you are a mess who better stay the hell away from my husband.
I don't know where it came from. It's just got this feeling all of a sudden, like Sheridan's life is slipping away.
Please, Neil. Don't give in to your worst fears. Not when you're doing everything that's humanly possible to find her. And you will find her, and you'll find her alive.
I want to believe you. I do. But, look, we've checked out every possible lead. We've searched everywhere, and we have nothing. We're right back where we started. We don't know who took Sheridan or why. I'm beginning to think that maybe keeping the truth from Antonio is keeping me from finding her.
What are you talking about?
You know, I try not to think about it, but every time Antonio comes in here, I've got to play like this is just a case to me, like it's not a search for the woman I love. You know, and maybe, listen, it's a lie, all right? Maybe it's keeping me from putting all the pieces together. And maybe that's cost Sheridan her life.
Nonsense, Neil. You have to stop letting these thoughts take up so much room in your head.
Maybe I should just come clean. I know that Sheridan didn't want me to tell Antonio, but she's not here. You know, if it can help me clear the cobwebs out of my brain and put this stuff together, mount a better search, I think that's what I should do.
No, Neil, you can't. You can't tell Antonio about you and Sheridan. Not now. He's suffering enough as it is. And he loves her as much as you do.
Yeah, well, she loves me. All right, she's counting on me to save her, and I'm letting her down.
I've never seen Luis like this. It's almost like he's lost the love of his life instead of me losing the love of mine.
One less blonde to make girls like you and me feel like plain Janes.
That's right.
Now, we can have a dream life together. You and me and Sheridan's baby makes three. Can hit the road like Thelma and Louise.
Yeah, well, you know, maybe they're not the best example, Charlie. You know, they did wind up dead.
I don't believe that for a minute.
Come on, what are you talking about?
Oh, sure, yeah. They want to make you think that they crashed after they went up that cliff, but that's not what happened. See, you don't see it in the movie, but their car sprouted these wing-like things and flew them safely over the canyon to the other side. Then after they landed, they hightailed it to Mexico. That's where they're living happily ever after.
Gee, I hadn't realized.
And that's how I know you and I are gonna have the best life. Thelma and Louise, forever.
I know that Charlie is gonna go crazy when she finds out that I used her, but I have known that all along. And I have had plans for that all along.
What plans?
It's simple. After Charlie kills Sharon, I kill Charlie. There's just, one small thing we have to take care of.
What's that?
Surprise. Big surprise.
Hey, bitchin', I love surprises.
Where am I? Last thing I remember, I was all wet. I was sinking. Oh, please don't tell me that I'm dead. Oh, dear God, no. No, I must be drowning. No, that means that I'll never see Luis again. Oh, my baby.
Can you give me a hint at least? About what? My surprise.
Okay. I'll give you a tiny one. It's the last thing you would ever expect from me.
You got me so curious. You know, Bethy, I was beginning to think that maybe you didn't like me as much as, like you.
Oh, Charlie, don't be silly. You know, I've had a lot on my mind lately.
That's what I was thinking, but now we won't have any distractions to keep us apart. Yeah, I'll be right back. I'm gonna go check the engine, make sure we don't have any trouble when we're heading into dock once Sheridan's hit bottom.
Good idea. Because I do not want to get stuck out here after I throw you overboard too, Charlie. Because I want to hurry back and start my new life with Luis and the baby. And I'm going to pass off as my own.
Luis, look, I know it's killing you that we haven't found Sheridan yet, but we are gonna find her. Nobody blames you.
No, I blame myself, all right? I should have found her by now.
Yeah, and we would have, but whoever took her is more clever than we are right now. We are not giving up on her. Sheridan is gonna come back, and she's gonna come back safe and sound with my baby.
Yeah, whoever took her's gonna pay. Whoever took Sheridan from me is gonna be punished to the fullest extent of the law.
What are you talking about? No one took Sheridan from you, they took him from me.
I don't want to leave Luis and my baby. I want to be there for both of them. I had to grow up without a mother. Please don't let that same thing happen to my child. You were crazy. You know that? We have hours and hours of the baby crawling on tape.
Yeah, someday you're gonna thank me for this footage. You see that? I got the first steps.
My brilliant baby! My brilliant darling baby!
I love Daddy.
I can't die. Luis and I have fought too hard to give up now. I have to get back to him and my baby. Please don't let it be too late.
Yeah, you've fallen in love with the one, all right. Yourself. You'll never give a damn about anybody but Foxworth Crane.
Right. Right. Well, guess what, man? We're not talking about me right now. We're hashing over your inner conflict.
Oh, which I'm not about to discuss with someone who wouldn't know a real feeling if it slapped him in the face. You forget I've seen the way you treat the women in your life, Fox. You see the ones that would look good on your arm, then you move in for the kill in your little Italian convertible, right? Then you use them until you're bored, then you throw them out in the trash like they're last night's takeout containers. That's why, pal, I don't want you anywhere near Teresa.
It's interesting to me, though, how every conversation I have with you seems to come back to Miss Lopez Fitzgerald. Are you so thick that you don't see what that means?
I'm sorry, Fox. I'm not going to discuss my personal life with you.
That's fine, man. You don't have to discuss it with me because it's obvious to everyone around you, including Gwen.
What are you talking about?
What am I talking about? Gwen's a smart lady, Ethan. Okay, as much as she loves and she trusts her devoted husband, she knows exactly how you get whenever Teresa's within a 100-mile radius of you. All those righteous thoughts of commitment and fidelity, they go flying right out the front door, don't they?
Don't be ridiculous, all right? Not everyone shares your lack of self-control, Fox. And you know what? Even if you were right, I took care of things tonight. Teresa knows that it's over between us.
Really? You know what? If you honestly believe that, then you don't know her half as well as I do. Sure, she may have run out of the room crying at your much overdue attempt, I might add, to break things off with her, but it doesn't mean that she's over you. She's not now, and I don't think she's ever gonna be. And here's another thing for you. You got a hell of a lot of nerve accusing me of using women when you're the master cad.
You better watch it.
I better watch it? You know what? Everyone blames Teresa for holding out hope that you two are still gonna end up together. How can you blame her? You give her every reason to keep on dreaming, you lead her on.
I don't lead her on.
And every time you lead her on, you're disrespecting your wife. You know, you're just as guilty of cheating on Gwen right now as if you've been sleeping with Teresa the whole time you two have been married. You wanna know why? I'll tell you why. Because no matter how much you protest, no matter how much you claim to want to be faithful and loyal and all that garbage to Gwen, you still think about Teresa all the time, and you can't deny it.
Okay, friend, just please calm down. Will you just sit here?
I don't want to sit down, Teresa. I want to know what the hell you were doing in L.A.
I just came here to visit Chad and Whitney, that's
Right,
all.
right. Like, I'm really supposed to believe that? No, you came out here to chase after Ethan, didn't you?
No, I didn't. Actually, one of the reasons that I came to Los Angeles was to keep you from being stressed out before you had your baby. And the last time that I saw you when we were in the hospital...
Who told you that Ethan and I were coming out here to see a prenatal specialist, huh? Because I'm gonna kill him.
Ethan's here too?
Are you crazy? You're gonna try to play innocent with me? Teresa, I saw the two of you making out on the beach tonight, live on TV.
Engine's purring like a kitten. Great. Yeah, everything's heading our way. We should make it to shore without a hitch.
Right. I just gotta find someone to take care of Charlie. I don't have much time. This should do the job. Don't worry, Sheridan. In just a few minutes, you're gonna have a very special friend down there to keep you company. And I'm gonna live happily ever after with your lover and your baby.
Why are you acting like you're the one who lost Sheridan when I'm her husband?
Well?
You know how your brother is, Antonio. He takes his work very personally.
It's like what I said before. It's why Luis is such a good cop, his ability to get inside everyone who's connected with his cases. This one is even more important because the victim is his brother's wife.
Is that what it is, Luis? Is that why you're acting like Sheridan's the love of your life, not the love of mine?
That's a turtle.
That's right, that's a turtle. And what's that one? You know.
Skunk.
Skunk? Okay. What's that one?
A rabbit.
That's right.
Yeah.
Oh, you guys been doing homework, I see. Nice.
Oh, I've got to go back so I can be with Luis and my baby.
Don't cry, dear.
Who's that?
Turn around, I'm right behind you.
Mother. Oh, Mother, thank God. You've got to help me. I can't die. I just had the most beautiful baby. And I've got to go back and find my child so that I can be a good mother. Please help me go back.
If only I could, sweetheart. I've been sent to guide you to heaven.
Oh. Son, I really must be dying.
I'm sorry.
You are my passion for life.
You know, baby, it's different with Teresa and Fox. See, they started out as friends, so they're used to being honest and direct with one another.
Okay, they're more alike than Teresa and Ethan.
Exactly. See, Teresa was never comfortable with Ethan. She was in love with him for years before she actually got him to notice her, so that made her nervous. Caused her to make mistakes.
Yeah, those are some doozies, all right.
Yeah, but now she's learned. I mean, look at what it's cost her. She's seen what lies and deception can do to a relationship. So I seriously doubt she would make the same immature mistakes with Fox. I mean, why would she hide anything from him? He's always been completely upfront with her.
How do you even look Gwen in the eye when you know your heart still belongs to the fair Teresa?
Go to hell.
You know what? Even I couldn't stomach the double life you're leading. Living with one woman when you're in love with another?
Oh, Fox, stop. Just stop. Acting like you have a moral bone in your body.
Just go on and on and on, whatever. You're the one with the problem
No,
here.
the only problem I have here is you. I love Gwen. All right, now, if I've given you or anybody else the impression that I don't, then it was wrong. She and that baby that we're going to have together mean everything to me.
Not quite everything.
Enough with your nasty innuendos.
Nasty innuendos, hell, man. I'm just calling it like I see it. Let me break it down for you, Ethan. What the hell would you do if Teresa was pregnant with your child? No, here's a better one for you. Here's a better one for you. Wrap your brain around this one. What would you do if both Gwen and Teresa were pregnant by you at the same time? Who would you be professing your everlasting devotion for then? Would it be Gwen? Teresa?
That's impossible. You did not see Ethan and me kissing.
Oh, well, I did. Teresa, and so did everyone else watching LA Tonight. You two were all over each other on national television.
No.
So why don't you just admit it? Admit that you flew 3,000 miles in a last-ditch attempt to steal my husband before we have our baby.
I didn't know that you guys were here.
You are such a liar! You know, I should have taken care of you a long time ago.
You don't want to do this, okay? Okay, it's not good for the baby. The doctor ordered you to go back to the hospital, not...
And just how do you know what my doctor told me earlier tonight? Oh, my God. You were with Ethan when he made me go back to the hospital. Tell me that you were not in our bedroom eavesdropping and spying on us. You were. Now, why don't you tell me what the hell you were doing in our bedroom, Teresa? You know what? I can answer that for you. You were trying to seduce Ethan into sleeping with you while his pregnant wife was a few blocks away, trying to hold on to her pregnancy?
It's not like that, I swear.
Wow. Wow. You just couldn't stand the fact that Ethan was so committed to being with me and our baby, could you? Huh. So tell me, how did this work out? I mean, how did you plan the timing, the logistics? I mean, did you con Fox into inviting you out here so you could be near Ethan? Is that how it went?
No, Gwen.
Guess what? The game is over. You will never be with Ethan, near Ethan ever again. Because, Teresa, he is my husband, and I will not let you have him.
Blondie's shirt is taking a long time to go all the way down.
What, you can still see her? Oh, no. Something's wrong. She should have hit the bottom by now.
Don't worry your pretty little head. I'm sure not... Uh-oh.
What do you see?
I think a net is tangled in something. I think maybe it's a lobster trap line.
Okay, what are you saying?
I am saying there's still nothing to fret about. Look, nobody's gonna find her out here, and she's only halfway down. We're out here in the middle of nowhere.
So you think it's okay?
Absolutely. Come on. Who's gonna come poking around out here? And listen, eventually, the current's gonna free her from the lines, and she's going straight on down.
Okay, but what about in the meantime? What if someone comes out here, like the lobsterman checking his traps?
Yeah, unlikely. Besides, I think they're old lines, not new ones.
Uh-huh. Okay, well, look closer. See if you can tell.
And what's the real deal about you acting so concerned about Sheridan all the time?
Excuse me. You're Luis's brother, Antonio, right?
Yeah, I am. Has somebody spotted Sheridan or that woman in the sketch?
No, it's nothing like that. There's a lady on the phone for you. I think she said her name was Liz.
Yeah.
Would you like me to tell her you're tied up?
No. I'll be over there in a second. She's probably just checking in, make sure I'm okay. She's a friend of mine. We'll finish this conversation in a minute.
You were about to tell him about you and Sheridan.
You know, I
weren't you?
can't take this any longer.
Well, if you won't do it for yourself, then do it for Sheridan.
Well, that's exactly who I'm doing it for. Now listen, if I bring Sheridan back alive and well, the last thing that she needs to do is go through the pain of telling Antonio about us. The time to tell Antonio is now. I'm gonna tell him the truth about me and Sheridan. All right, I'm finished. All right. So what is this? What's the deal between you and my wife, huh?
I won't go with you, Mother. What if I refuse? You'll only make things more difficult.
But I'm not ready. I just had my baby taken from my arms. I don't even know if it's a boy or girl yet.
Well, maybe it's better that you don't, darling.
Don't say that. I want to be a mother. I want to be a wife, Luis's wife.
Nobody wishes you that kind of joy more than I do.
Then help me. I mean, do you see that over there?
Lion and the hippo are best friends. Yes, in the jungle. Best friends. They're best friends.
That's the life that I've always dreamed of. That's the life that you said you always wanted for me.
Sweetheart, of course I do. I'm just not the one in charge up here.
Well, then tell me who is, because I want to see my baby's first steps. I want to be there for everything.
Maybe I'm prejudiced, but that is the most beautiful baby I've ever laid my eyes on.
You are definitely prejudiced.
But you're right.
Where did the time go?
Well, we spent it together like we should have. Hey, where do you think you're going? Not too old to give your mother a hug, are you?
Now do you see why I can't die? I can't miss those things. I just couldn't stand it.
Nobody knows how that feels better than I. It's the last thing I would wish on you. But there's nothing I can do.
But there has to be. I mean, how can I be looking into the future if it's never gonna happen?
Those aren't glimpses into the future. Those are wishes rushing through a dying person's mind. They're not portents of things to come.
No.
I'm sorry. It's too late for any reversals. Come with me.
I can't die. I don't want to.
Well, I'm not giving up on Teresa. I think Fox is the answer.
I just wish you weren't stuck pushing them together. It still doesn't feel right.
Well, why not? I mean, they're like two peas in a pod.
Well, last time I checked, it was opposites who attract.
Well, we're not opposites. And we're perfect for each other, aren't we?
You got me there.
Look, don't worry about me. I'm just trying to help two people, my friends, have the same kind of wonderful relationship that we have. You know, I believe in the not-so-distant future that Teresa is going to forget all about Ethan, and that Fox is going to have the woman that he loves. And then you and I will have a laugh over your worries then.
That's an idiotic question. I'm not going to answer it.
Funny about that, I didn't think you'd want to.
It's not that I don't want to, it's just that it's a foolish question. Gwen's having my child, right? Teresa has a child with your father, Julian. You see, Fox, hypothetical questions and answers mean nothing in the real world of commitment and responsibility. But you know what? I wouldn't expect you to know anything about that.
Yeah, you're a real piece of work, Ethan. You stand here and you claim you'll do anything to honor your commitment to Gwen? That's admirable, I'm sure. But what about you? What about you, half-bro?
What about me?
Well, what about those moments when you're all alone with nothing but your thoughts and your memories? How the hell are you gonna bear it, man? Knowing that you gave up on the one woman who could make you truly happy.
All right, Glenn, just calm down, okay? We can talk about this. Oh, no. I am done talking. Teresa, I knew you were down and dirty, but you have really outdone yourself this time. I cannot believe you were slinking around Ethan's bedroom while we were in there. For God's sakes, we were going to make love. What were you going to do? Just stand there and watch?
All right, you're working yourself up here. Let me just get Ethan, all right? Ow!
Not hear what I said. You're not going anywhere near Ethan now or ever again.
Yeah, she's stuck all right. Hey, but I'm not gonna freak out about it. Who cares if she's halfway down or all the way down? Dead is dead.
Isn't that the truth? Bye-bye, Charlie.
I mean, it's like almost every time I walk away, I come back and I hear you talking about Sheridan like she's the most important person in your life.
All right, listen, Antonio.
Now, lighten up. We're all on edge here. No need to take it out on each other.
I'm asking him a simple question. Now, am I going to get a straight answer or not? Yes, you are. All right, so let me tell you about Sheridan and what she means to me.
Why does it have to be this way? Why can't I stay and see that my child is returned home to me and Luis where no one will ever harm him or her ever again?
If only I had an answer for you. You must trust that these things happen for a reason. Come, dear.
Mama. Mama.
I can't leave. I can't leave my baby.
Deep down inside, your husband is in love with me.
You were gonna use this as a murder weapon, weren't you?
Sheridan, are you here?
This fall on Passions, be prepared for anything. And be prepared to let Passions pamper you. Watch Passions, and you could win a trip for two to New York City, plus a full day at the Avon Salon and Spa.
Wow, this is even better than I thought.
For more details, log on to NBC.com/passions. Sponsored by a new clinical line and wrinkle corrector, only from Avon.